Good morning. I'm Dr. Karen McLean, Provost of Des Moines University, and it is my pleasure to serve as the presiding official at this, the 18th Annual White Coat Ceremony for Des Moines University. Our honorees today are the members of the class of 2017 in the Physician Assistant Program, the class of 2018 in the Doctor of Physical Therapy program, and the classes of 2019 for the Colleges of Podiatric Medicine and Surgery and the College of Osteopathic Medicine. Welcome to each of you. We are also delighted to welcome families and friends who join us in recognizing the commitment of your loved ones on this occasion. Additionally, I am delighted to welcome university board members, alumni, faculty, and staff. The White Coat Ceremony is a traditional event at this university which reflects a symbolic entrance into the educational pathway that will lead, with appropriate effort on your part and that of the faculty, to your entry into your chosen healthcare field. Our ceremony has several important components. You will don your white coat as a symbol of professionalism and humanism. You will sign the Professional Integrity Code and recognition of the principles and values that will guide you during your professional development. And you will recite the Professional Integrity Code in front of peers, faculty, family, and friends to acknowledge your willingness to assume the obligations and responsibilities of a medical and healthcare professional. Before we begin, I would like to introduce the platform party. First, I am pleased to recognize and welcome our president, Dr. Angela L. Walker-Franklin. I am honored to introduce the immediate past chairman of the university's Board of Trustees, Dr. Larry Baker. Representing their colleges are Dr. J.D. Polk, Dean of the College of Osteopathic Medicine, Dr. Robert Yoho, Dean of the College of Podiatric Medicine and Surgery, and Dr. Jody Cahalan, Dean of the College of Health Sciences. Student participants in our ceremony today are, from the College of Osteopathic Medicine, Alex Bauer, class of 2018 and president of the college's Student Government Association. From the College of Podiatric Medicine and Surgery, Michael Cateman, class of 2018 and president-elect of the college's Student Government Association. From the Doctor of Physical Therapy program, Brittany McCall, class of 2016 president. And from the Physician Assistant program, Amira Seaman, class of 2016 vice president. Also on the stage are members of our faculty who will serve as your teachers, role models, mentors, and friends during your years at Des Moines University. They are here today to affirm their commitment to teaching and to scientific, humanistic, and ethical practice, the faculty. Before we begin our ceremony, I'd like to announce that professional photographers are stationed at the base of the stage and also outside of the stage area to get pictures of each student participating in today's ceremonies. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Angela L. Walker-Franklin, who became Des Moines University's 15th president in March 2011. She has enjoyed a distinguished career in academic medicine for the past 20 years, and most recently was appointed as a member of the Board of Trustees for the Association of Academic Health Centers. Please welcome Dr. Franklin.
Good morning. Thank you, Dr. McLean. I'm honored to be here today to celebrate with these distinguished students and their families on this very meaningful occasion. Yesterday, we welcomed many of you to the Des Moines University Open House to introduce you to the very special educational environment that Des Moines University offers your loved ones. Today, we welcome students and their families to this rite of passage, in which we stress to our students the unique responsibilities they are accepting as future healthcare providers. Students, when you don the white coat today, you assume not only the responsibilities, but also the obligations that attend to those who choose to provide care to other human beings. These obligations include to be honorable in all phases of your life, to excel in your academic studies and training, to be compassionate, to be accountable, to be collaborative with others as an interprofessional team member, and to support a culture of inclusiveness. By accepting these obligations, you become part of the legacy of thousands of Des Moines University alumni whose contributions to medical care have alleviated suffering, saved the lives of countless individuals, and maintained the integrity and high ethical standards of the healthcare professions represented here today. While our institutional roots are 117 years old, our university roots took hold in 1981 when the Board of Trustees recognized the need to train additional members of the healthcare team. Today, we see the wisdom of that decision as students in osteopathic medicine, podiatric medicine, physical therapy, and physician assistant studies sit before us to affirm their commitment to the profession they are entering as student members. It is very appropriate that the collaboration among programs that takes place within our lecture halls and our laboratories serves to complement the collaboration that is a hallmark of optimal patient care. In closing, I want to remind you how very fortunate you are to be selected for the privilege of serving your fellow human beings as future healthcare providers. Enjoy your years at Des Moines University and know that we will do everything possible to engage, encourage, and assist you through your education. Dr. McLean?
Thank you, President Franklin. It is now my pleasure to invite Dr. Larry Baker to deliver greetings to you on behalf of the university's Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Dr. McLean. On behalf of the university's Board of Trustees, I am pleased to welcome these classes into their respective healthcare professions as student members. Your professional life does indeed start at the beginning of your academic studies here at Des Moines University, where you will learn not only the science and technology of healthcare, but the human side of medicine as well. When you recite the Professional Integrity Code, remember that your core objective is to adhere to the standards of professionalism that bind all in the healthcare professions. As you do so in your academic and professional years, may you experience the rewards that come to those who serve others. Our best wishes to you all. Enjoy the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Baker. We are now ready to begin the ceremony for each college. Students will don their white coats as instructed by their dean. They will then come on stage as their names are announced to be greeted by President Franklin, who will present them with the university pin. Each student will then sign the Professional Integrity Code, which will be witnessed by the dean of the college. We will begin today with the College of Health Sciences. Dr. Jody Cahalan joined Des Moines University in November 1989 and was named Dean of the College of Health Sciences in June of 2006. Her responsibilities include not only the PA and DPT programs represented here today, but also the healthcare administration, public health, and post-professional physical therapy programs offered at DMU. I am pleased to invite Dr. Cahalan to begin the program for the students in the physician assistant and doctor of physical therapy programs.
Thank you, Dr. McLean. Good morning, and on behalf of the College of Health Sciences, I would like to add my welcome to this first rite of passage at Des Moines University. As you know, it is fall in America, and in stadia all over the country today, football players are putting on their uniforms. Whether you prefer black and gold, cardinal and gold, or for those poor souls like myself who cheer for the scarlet and cream of Nebraska, the uniforms of our teams have meaning and fill us with emotion. In a few minutes, you will each be suiting up and putting on your team uniform. At first glance, it looks like a simple white lab coat, but as you know, or soon will, from your own experiences when you are wearing it, your white coat is very special. The first thing to note is the color, a pristine white. This was not always the uniform for those in the field of medicine. In fact, in the late 1800s, those practicing medicine were often viewed as quacks peddling elixirs to their patients as panaceas. About that time, they decided to align more closely with scientists who wore white coats in their labs. Their hope was that the public's view of them would be that of a doctor as scientist, and so it was that they began to wear the white coat as an outward sign of this alignment. If you look closely, you will note that each of the four professions here today has a different patch on their uniform. While the white coat should be a sign that they are playing for the same team, their patches may be thought of as signifying their unique positions on that team. Healthcare teams today are strongest when all of the players know their positions and that of the other teammates, communicate well with one another, and listen to the person in the center of the huddle, the patient. At some point, your name will be added, either to the coat directly or by wearing your name badge. Let this be the part of the uniform that is a reminder to yourself and to others that you are a person, not just a doctor or a PA, but a human being who has been given the awesome responsibility for the health and well-being of your patients. That's a lot of responsibility to shoulder, and you must recognize that you will need to rely not only on your teammates, but also on your support team, those who have gathered here today, such as your family and your faculty, in order to thrive in this game. I know that's an awful lot of metaphors for one morning, but so let me conclude by congratulating each of you on making this team. But that was only the first step. Over the course of the next several years, we will be molding each of you into the exemplary healthcare providers until the day when we turn you loose as a starter on the healthcare team. Thank you. Will the physician assistant, class of 2017, please rise? Please put on your white coat as a symbol of professionalism and unity. As the students come forward, I'd like to begin by introducing you to Mr. Dan Chambers, Associate Professor in the Physician Assistant Program, who will be reading each of the names. In addition, I would now ask that each of the PA faculty stand and be recognized. Mr. Chambers?
Carson Andrew. Angela Bands. Joanna Bars. Skylar Bentley. Thomas Bergman. Christine Boyer. Jacob Brecken. Alexis Bushman. Angela Conley. Caitlin Dahman. Chelsea DeMuth. Zachary Domayer. Brianna Ducey. Austin Dirksen. Kimberly Ecker. Yeah. Anna Enstead. Jacqueline Fry. Samantha Frost. Maxine Gustafson. Alexander Hembry. Tricia Hinkie. Megan Ayanase. Michael Jensen. Janelle Knight. Tiffany McCarthy. Jelaine Mulvey. Evan Peterson. Brian Phillips. Catherine Pollock. Rebecca Pasuma. Emily Rolson. David Roberts. Laura Schultz. Jordan Shipley. Ashley Sivanich. Anastasia Skrobish. Nicole Stammer. George Starlin. Caitlin Stein. Noelle Steiner. Ryan Stewart. Caitlin Studley. Melissa Perron. Peter Versteeg. Camille Walker. Jessica Wilson.
Congratulations to the PA class of 2017. I will now ask the students in the Doctor of Physical Therapy program class of 2018. Will you please rise and don your white coats as a symbol of professionalism and unity? As they move forward, I would like to introduce you to Dr. Jason Cook, Assistant Professor in the Doctor of Physical Therapy, who will be reading the names of the students. And I would also like to ask that all of the faculty in the DPT program to please stand so that we may recognize them.
John Aboud. Andrew Allen. Blake Ossenhus. Mackenzie Benwert. Jenna Berg. Allison Berry. Kaylin Bland. Connor Blythe. Haley Bridgewater. Courtney Burrow. Laura Burton. Brian Sycon. Desiree Collins. Brittany Colmore. Amy Dahlhauser. Danny Davis. Samuel DeBoer. Lucas Hattervig. Eric Held. Jennifer Hill. Melissa Holm. Jennifer Johnson. Paula Kelleher. Marianne Kraus. Kayla Kyle. Daniel Larson. Rachel Mabry. Abby Mathis. Lindsay McDaniels. Hallie Meyer. Michael Murphy. Noel Murray. Ashley Nelson. Amy Odendahl. Kaylee Palladino. Trevor Parrish. Ashley Pearson. Katie Pearson. Lindsay Peters. Kelsey Phelan. Kelsey Rempe. Elaine Rodriguez. Laura Shesso. Tara Selvey. Lauren Sims. Laura Steichen. Alex Stein. Matthew Tahito. Alyssa Williamson. Brooke Witry. Emily Wong.
Congratulations to the DPT class of 2018 and to all of the students and attendees today.
Thank you. I'd now like to ask Dr. Robert Yoho to direct the program for the College of Podiatric Medicine and Surgery. Dr. Yoho joined the university in 1993 and was named dean in 1998. During that time, he has guided the College of Podiatric Medicine and Surgery to become the most highly respected podiatric college in the nation. Our education program is the model for others, and annually, our podiatric graduates receive placements in the most highly coveted residency training programs throughout the country. Dr. Yoho.
Thanks, Dr. McLean. Good morning. What a terrific fall day in the Midwest. I've one housekeeping item I need to get through. Go Hawks. So a gentleman by the name of Dr. Arnold Gold from Columbia University established the white coat ceremony over 20 years ago. The meaning of the event is to welcome you into your chosen health profession and emphasize the expectations of scientific proficiency and compassionate care. I think that's worthy of repeating. Scientific proficiency and compassionate care. Sam Huber, an expert in the area of medical professionalism, concluded the justification for this ceremony was based on the goodwill felt by the participants and an assumed connection between the ceremony and encouraging humanistic values. He argued the ceremony was a well-crafted ritual that appropriates meaning to a symbol to help initiate a movement through an exciting yet daunting time and places each of you at the beginning of the development of your professional identity. I don't know if it's by coincidence or by design, that our institutional mission statement has a feel much like Dr. Gold's white coat event purpose with the phrase, highly competent and compassionate, to describe our educational mission. Scientific knowledge and clinical skills are relatively easy to assess and proclaim that competency has been met as you navigate your way through what you will find to be hundreds of exams, SPALs, simulation labs, and clinical rotation objectives. And then on successful completion of these activities in 2, 3, or 4 years, you will receive your degree from Des Moines University and advance to the next phase of your careers. But I've really come to the belief that what separates a successful career from a fulfilling career in medicine is the compassion piece. Some argue it is a competency that is really difficult to assess, and others consider it a characteristic that's integral to a person's life, measured by actions deemed to be compassionate by others. So here's a few questions that I pose to all of you that are in white coats or will be shortly in your white coats. Will you express your condolences to the family of one of your patients who has lost the battle? Will you respect the life of what once was of a patient with dementia or Alzheimer's disease? Will you return the call from a concerned family member who has a question about their relative who is one of your patients with a serious illness? Will you appreciate the urgency of providing pain relief to a suffering patient? Will you have the ability to put your ego aside and seek out the best care for your patients by reaching out to other healthcare providers? Will you acknowledge the lessons learned from your courageous patients? Will you honor the wishes of your patients and their families? Will you help those who do not have the ability to help themselves? And when you are on call doing something of a personal nature and a patient calls, will they know they are the priority? Will you shed a tear with or for a patient? Or will you not? An individual's health is one of the most personal and treasured qualities of life. You will be the guardians of that virtue. Honor and respect this day so that you might experience a truly fulfilling and remarkable career in your chosen health profession. My congratulations and best wishes to every student here today. Thank you very much. If I could ask the CPMS class of 2019, please stand, don your white coats in preparation for the procession. All right, there you are, right there, okay. All right. It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. James Mahoney, Associate Professor, to announce the names of the podiatric medical students in the class of 2019. I would also request the college faculty members present today to please stand and be recognized.
Jorge Amaro. Madison Beckett. Samuel Bernard. Riva Bork. Renetta Bork. Michael Bouchard. Elizabeth Burns. John Constantino. Zachary Croy. Peter Cunningham. Christina J. Davison. Keegan Dulfer. Kelsey Efren. Rachel Egdorf. Jake Eisenshank. Nicholas Garcia. Jennifer Gravos. Matthew Gutzloff. Austin Hanson. Brianna Hensley. Yunyao Wang. Bradley Jimerson. Jessica Kaldenberg. Martha Klingbeil. Victoria Knopf. Vincent Leffler. Evan Lennertz. Rochelle Levia. John Majewski. Bhupesh Manakonda. Melinda Martin. Arshila Merchant. Jean Murby. Brian No. Brittany Nino. Emily Opp. Ryan Prushaw. Greta Richardson. Kristen Ritchie. Ian Richter. Todd Souter. Blake Savage. David Shane. Matthew Seeloff. Evan Smith. Alexander Standiford. Lucas Tebby. Jonathan Tenley. Stephen Tachi. Alexander Tokarski. Laura Talentino. Ellie Tuma. Daniel Weedo. Daniel Wilkes.
Congratulations to the CPMS class of 2019.
Thank you, Dr. Yoho. We will now recognize the students in the College of Osteopathic Medicine. Dr. J.D. Polk assumed the role of Dean of the College of Osteopathic Medicine on August 1st, 2013, and brings to DMU an extensive and diverse background in medicine and administration. Prior to joining the university, Dr. Polk worked for the United States Department of Homeland Security and most recently served as Assistant Secretary for Health Affairs and Chief Medical Officer. Before working at DHS, he spent 7 years in aerospace medicine at NASA. He now leads one of the largest medical schools in the nation and represents the college to its 10,000 plus alumni. Dr. Polk.
I'm a little shorter than Dean Yoho, so forgive me. Thank you, Dr. McLean. Yeah, allow me to read a diary entry from many years past, but I believe the lesson in it still holds true today. September 7th, 1829. It has been a dreadfully long and forlorn night as our beloved Alice, just 7 years of age, is sick with fever. Her throat ails her so that she is unable to swallow or drink. Even a spoonful of honey has been met with painful anguish on her face. I've sent for the physician in the county, but one away. Due to the rains of late, a carriage will be difficult to pass, even on the plank road. He will travel by his horse, and he should arrive by 4 this evening. My wife has turned to bed should he wish to stay the evening as he tends to Alice. I've not met the physician, as he is new to the area, and I do not know him either by reputation or acquaintance. I found my mind contemplating him this morning as I checked the fields and livestock on horseback. What sort of individual is he? Is he well educated? Was he top of his class or bottom? Does he have the integrity of a saint or the character of a salesman? My wife is fraught with distress. She and I both worry that we shall lose another child to pertussis. Poor Alice. She is the epitome of life. Her large blue eyes and wry smile overwhelm not only your heart, but your very soul. She plays with the lambs in the field, and even they can tell that she has a golden heart as they play and frolic with her in the tall grass. I find that with each passing hour, I view the physician's arrival with trepidation. Will his potions and elixirs help poor Alice? Will he suggest some poultice or leech or some other fool's remedy that is better suited to witchcraft? I find that I ponder his integrity almost as much as I ponder his medical acumen. If he tells me she will be fine, will I believe him? Will he be worthy of my trust? For I entrust the life of my dear Alice in his hands. May God make him the physician, an honest counselor that I need him to be this day. The white coat symbolizes purity and cleanliness. It is a symbol not only of your medical acumen, but of your integrity. Hopefully the diary entry that I've just read shows how important not only one of those things is, but both of them are to the patients. Be it 1829 or 2015, you will be judged by both. Earn the right to wear this coat, both for your medical acumen and your integrity. Will the class of 2019 future physicians please stand and don your white coats? Ladies and gentlemen, while the students begin to form up, let me take the opportunity to introduce our readers today, Associate Dean Dr. Craig Canby and Associate Dean Dr. Tom Green. Let me also take this opportunity to ask the faculty of the Osteopathic Medicine College to please stand and be recognized.
Sumia Abdul Rahim. Shant Adamian. Wakar Essen. Angelica Almazan. Junessa Anderson. Sarah Andres. Rashid Ansari. Philip Anuda. Alexa Erno. Sumid Ashfaq. Brooke Batchelor. Samuel Bado. Jordan Baker. Melissa Boffman. Dana Bechtold. Rachel Becker. Sawyer Barrett. Julia Blue. Austin Beckman. Brock Booth. Tucker Brady. Mackenzie Brecken. Michelle Brenner. Jessica Briggs. Kimberly Britch. Sydney Brock. Adam Brunia. Amanda Buck. Terry Bunyak. Alec Bunting. Christopher Burke. Brian Boutel. David Carley. Daniel Carson. Antonio Castello. Alexander Chung. Cliff Chen. Elizabeth Scheicoin. Patrick Chizik. Dallin Christensen. Joseph Cocholato. Rachel Cohen. Scott Cohen. Hi, Ryan, how are you doing? Ryan Cook. Thomas Creedon. Jane Croteau. Austin Kudak. Taylor Dazing. Thomas DeSantis. William Dietar. Hannah Deutsch. Trevor Dirks. Nicole Dinescu. Brian Doherty. Saiwei Dong. Megan Downey. Taylor Dreiss. Megan Dudek. Brittany Duong. Zachary Durham. Megan Elsenheimer. Haley Elvendahl. Alexa Yule. Hania Faruqi. Nasam Feriabe. Thank you. Marcus Forbes. Allison Fullenkamp. Robert Garikas. Samuel Gastineau. Jeffrey Gibson. Adam Glanzer. Matthew Glazier. Kevin Ha. Doing well, how are you? Jordan Haas. Sophia Hackman. Allison Haid. Michael Hall. Joseph Hansen. Trenton Harder. Tanner Hardy. Ashley Harris. Brianna Hatch Valier. Eric Heidemann. Robert Heineman. Chase Hemphill. Jeremy Hill. Nathaniel Hitt. Christopher Hoisington. David Hauserman. Rebecca Houston. Mohammed Hussan. Andrew Heibarger. Stephanie Eady. Taylor Ingram. Erica Jaworski. Georgia Gent. Tinyu Jung. Alan Johnson. Anna Johnson. And lastly, Joseph Johnson. Eric Jones. Jeffrey Yoon. Russell Camps. Kenneth Kang. Christopher Karsh. Cody Caston. Megan Kavanaugh. Rachel Curl. Get ready.
Noah Kelm. Andrew Kemmerly. Susan Kenzie. Faria Khan. Jordan King. Heidi Klingelhofer. Ross Clucky. Robert Knight. Christopher Lay. Preston Leader. Stacy Lieber. Tyler LeGros. David Lewis. Jack Lynn. Evan Link. Lisa Losi. Ariana Lafrano. Samantha Lord. Serena Long. Levi Lutz. Marcellus Ryan Luia. Joseph Lynch. Michael Maiden. Stephen Marmer. Cody Massner. Kelsey McCarthy. Matthew McKinney. Philip Merrill. Scott Metcalf. Hannah Meyer. Samuel Myers. Ashley Miller. James Miller. Brock Mills. Trisha Mitra. Sun Moon. Jessica Mueller. Andrew Neff. Benjamin Neff. Eric Neal. Gilbert Nelson. Rebecca O'Neill. Benjamin Otto. Jessica Pablo. Benjamin Palmer. Han Park. Eric Parrott. Jacqueline Pasolka. Krupa Patel. Connor Paulson. Brian Payton. Lisa Pang. Joshua Penrod. Angela Phillips. Susan Potterveld. Kathija Kadri. Kaya Rochaduri. Benjamin Reinhardt. Jacob Ricky. Jessica Robertson. Irene Roy Chowdhury. Colton Roy. Michael Samuel. Arshia Sandazai. Matthew Shettle. Matthew Schiffer. Daniel Schnad. Nathan Schneider. Maggie Sees. Abby Sexton. Samir Shirak. Zeba Sheethwala. Ruhi Singh. Nicole Sipfley. Samuel Smith. Beatrice Suderholm. Jerome Spencer. Alexandria Spindler. Evan Springer. Kendall Stewardson. Amber Soliski. Sibo Sun. Caitlin Thurnbeck. Jeffrey Thomas. Neil Preet Tour. Drew Tolles. Samantha Tyler. Alexandra Yusachiva. Roma Wee. Thank you. Pooja Vijayendra. Ross Volker. Kevin Wang. Joseph Wees. Galen Wetterling. Kayla Whitmore. Natalia Vientros. Nathan Wick. Chelsea Wiesner. Brian Wygis. Brianna Wilkie. Melissa Wilkinson. Mark Wise. Jeremy Walter. You'd all be getting the wrong pictures if we... Michelle Wong. Ferris Ye. Joseph Zabracki. Erica Zell. Alexander Zhu. And last but not least, Mir Zolkarni.
Congratulations, DO class of 2019.
Thank you, Dr. Polk. Now, I am pleased to ask Alex Bauer, Michael Cateman, Brittany McCall, and Amira Simon to come to the podium as representatives for their respective programs to lead the students in the recitation of the Professional Integrity Code.
Will the students please stand and recite with us the Professional Integrity Code? We would also like to request that the members of the faculty stand as witness to this pledge.
As a student at Des Moines University, I understand that professional integrity is essential to my success as a future healthcare professional. I pledge my commitment to the values of honesty, accountability, collaboration, and inclusiveness as the basic tenets of integrity. With these values, I look forward to developing the ethical principles that will guide my academic life and future professional practice. Honesty. I pledge to observe personal and intellectual honesty in all academic endeavors, including learning, teaching, research, patient care, and service. I understand that honesty is the foundation of integrity, and furthermore, I understand that I must confront and report instances of suspected misconduct in order to preserve the institution's standards of ethical behavior. Accountability. I pledge to demonstrate personal accountability by accepting responsibility for my actions and abiding by all practices and procedures in handbooks, syllabi, and other official documents of the university. I will conduct myself in a professional manner in my appearance, demeanor, and language at all times. Collaboration. I pledge to support a climate of respectful collaboration within our health sciences university and healthcare communities. To reach my potential as an interprofessional team member, I will strive to trust, challenge, engage, and grow. Inclusiveness. I pledge to support a culture of inclusiveness, respect, and understanding of all members of the academic and healthcare communities. I will not discriminate, nor will I tolerate discrimination on any basis, but rather I will strive to promote understanding and acceptance.
Thank you, students. Please be seated. Students, this morning you have heard three powerful messages from our academic deans. Dean Cahalan spoke of the importance of the uniform and your role as a team member. Dr. Yoho asked you probing questions about what type of compassionate healthcare provider you plan to be. And Dr. Polk spoke of the importance of not only medical acumen, but integrity that is critical. President Franklin, academic deans, faculty, and guests, it is my pleasure to now recognize that these students have completed the rite of passage embodied in the white coat ceremony. From this day forward, they have committed to developing the ethical principles that will guide them through their academic and professional life. They will respect and value fellow health professionals as an interprofessional team member. They will be accountable and accept responsibility for their actions as a student and a practicing professional. They will promote an inclusive culture in healthcare and strive to treat each patient with understanding, acceptance, and respect. And finally, they will behave honorably throughout their healthcare careers, always striving to be worthy of the privilege of serving in their chosen healthcare field. Students, will you please stand to be recognized by faculty, family, and friends who are here to support you today. In closing, I would like to thank the individual donors, alumni, family, and friends, as well as the Iowa Medical Society for providing the white coats for today's ceremony. I would also like to thank the faculty marshals and the student volunteer for their assistance today. And finally, I would like to recognize our great musicians for their contribution to today's program. Audience, please remain seated until the platform party and the faculty have exited the auditorium. Students are then invited to join their family and friends in the audience. And thank you all for attending today's ceremony. Enjoy the remainder of your weekend.